Alrighty, are we ready to go then? Yes? No? Maybe so? Everybody good? Alright. So, we have 2 new players. You're what? Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's only if you've got like a funky character. Alright, well, we have 2 new players with us tonight. We have DM Jeremy from the Sunday night games that I am part of, and my cousin Rob. Alright, so for you two, since this is technically a game already in progress, basically what has occurred is you found yourself in a place called Thundertree. This was once a completely desiccated, destroyed village, but it's been rebuilt by the Lady Moria. And she has hired you to assist a group of adventurers that she sent into a village called, a nation of Barovia. And she sent you there with a teleportation spell. And you are now currently waiting for the arrival of the group that you are expected to meet with in the city of Vallaki. Yes. Ari, you receive a mental message first thing in the morning telling you to look out for 2 individuals who are there to assist you. One is a moon elf, and the other is this fat man with dreadlocks. You really can't miss them. Excuse me. Yes, your mission is to recover an artifact from the ruler of the land of Barovia by any means necessary. It's a gemstone of sorts. Not one that she gave you. Yeah, absolutely. They really didn't. They're like, yeah, okay, and they left. What other questions do you have? Okay. All right. So the earlier party, the earlier landing party, does end up in Vallaki, as that was where you were headed next at the end of our last session. You've already spoken to the burgomaster and secured, well, you basically got Ari a job. Your debut performance in Barovia. Mm-hmm. Right, I'm just going to drop one of you onto this map here so you know precisely where you are. Yep. Sorry, what was that? Right. Yes, thank you. I didn't note that at the very bottom because it was like right at the end of the session. Yeah. So you've left Vallaki and are heading to a winery for some reason. You just toddle along with them. No, you met them in Vallaki and they've just joined you. Yeah. Backing up a few steps. Yep. That was the... Yep, what Thor's going on. Because... Yep. Yep, you can give yourself a little description. Sounds like a romantic at heart. The logic is just... It's a process, guys. It's a process. That's important. Yes, you are on your way to a winery. It's a lot of pruning. Preening. Both. Yep, I think I shared it with everybody. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You have a general idea. Thanks, Fix. You were basically advised that it's towards the southwest, and if you follow the road signs, it will guide you. The first road sign you came to was actually on the ground, and the second intersection you came to did not have a road sign. Yes, you know that that is the general direction that you need to travel in. Yes. You can tell in the very, very brief time that you've been here that everything is falling apart. Anything new is only new in the sense that it was repurposed. You don't know the last time they killed children, technically. There's nothing wrong with a little friendly eye contact. Jeremy. All right. All right, so you're heading up to this next intersection. You see a weather-worn signpost that is upright and on its post next to the road. The three arms of the sign point along the three branches of the road ahead. The arm pointing north reads Kruzik, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Valaki, but you already came that way, so you're aware of that. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizards of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction. All right, so you... No, never. All right, so you do... Yep. No. What's a survival roll for? Okay, so you head southwest down the designated path and you come to, again, another intersection. There is no sign here, but you can see to your west that there is an entirely large field of grapevine with a house inside, like the winery, you assume, further in. At this point of day, you're probably hedging towards late afternoon. Go ahead and roll a nature check. Sure. Okay. So you do have to head down into the winery. Well, if you're going to just pop it in your mouth, then that's a different. You don't need to roll for that. Except for the Constitution saving throw that's coming. I'm just kidding. Okay. It's plump and it bursts in your mouth, but it has this. You know when fruit goes just a little bit over, you can taste that. It's just a little bit vinegary. Yeah. There's a little bit of a mush in the middle. It tastes fine. You don't feel sick or anything, but you're definitely aware that it's been hanging around. So you're heading down towards the winery, or yes, you're basically right where James's icon is at the moment. Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check. Okay, so you can do survival with advantage. And what did you want to do, Gulab? Yep, and you can do your survival check with advantage because you're being assisted. No, you can just roll another one. Yep. You feel pretty confident that you're around where the raven began circling at the end of the vision that you were shown. Lost Vogan. Are you back, Vogan? How do you know? Maybe we're right next door to each other. Well, if Rob and Jeremy have trouble connecting, then we're in real trouble because, like, they're within driving distance of me. Alrighty, no worries. I'll fix that later. Sad, sad pandas. Alright, so a light drizzle has begun to fall. What's that? Sure. Sure, you can roll a nature check. He ate one, you didn't. That's exactly what he said. In that accent, too. You can roll at regular because you're not the one that ate the grape. Yes. Okay, you can roll with advantage then. Yes, nature. Okay, so for Ari, you notice the light drizzles begin to fall, and there are unpainted fences that follow this trail ahead of you towards the actual winery building. It skirts the sort of northern vine area before bending south towards this building. It's in the same vein as everything else you've seen. It's a little tired looking, repurposed as opposed to new, but there's a fresh coat of paint on it. Here and there you see rope-handled half barrels that are half full of grapes, and a trail to the north where a stand of trees darken your path. You do see, however, that there's a man standing at this trail, wearing a dark cloak with its cowl pulled up, and he's beckoning you to follow. Okay, you return to the rest of the party, or you look back at the rest of the party, and Garnet and Gulad are having a very in-depth conversation about the status of these grapes that have clearly been on the vine for a little bit too long. James, you can roll with advantage since you were aware that Ari had slipped off. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception checks. All around. Unless you're really into your conversation. Yep. Okay. All right. So James and Roden, you do see Ari kind of like, pay attention to me! Off in the distance. Yeah, you're busy discussing the status of the grapes. All right, so you start heading. You clank in that direction. Sure. So you turn and you begin to follow the man in the cowl, and he leads you into the forest itself. It's dense in here, but as you're following, you do see a bit of a clearing, and there is a fire blazing in the middle of it. The old man was not alone out here. There appears to be about 9 in total that are gathered around the fire for the most part. Probably nothing to worry about, considering some of them are children. So you're making them look like torches, kind of? Okay. All right, so there's a couple torches behind you as you enter this clearing. You get the feeling that this is probably a family, an encampment of sorts. There are a couple children moving around, like young children, and they're playing with like dolls made from wine rope and like a little catapult that was made from twigs. Why not? Kids these days play with tanks. That's valid. So you kind of like get down to their level, and they are young children. They're probably 3 and 4, 3 or 4, maybe twins, or born very close together. Um, One of them reaches up and like grabs 2 handfuls of beard and like yanks on it a little bit. So you can easily like distract them with your dread beard and play. Yeah, I love it. I love it. You see a third child. Okay. A third child does come out of the tent, one of the tents that's set up, and is just kind of holding a teddy bear and sucking their thumb. Looks much younger than the other two, probably about 2 years at most. The No, her name is not Natasha. The The catapult is a mimic. Sorry. No, the kids are kids. The toys are toys. Seems somewhat safe. All right. So the man in the cowl, he pushes back his cowl, and you can see an old, withered man with a hooked nose, and he's sort of leaning forward on a cane, resting his pointed chin on it. What are you all doing here? Yes, to keep you from going to the winery. It's been overrun. No, these small twig creatures and the people that control them. Sure. Okay. James, you are correct. There are a couple different types, but you're pretty sure it's in the same vein of what you're saying. The raven responds to you, Gulad. Again, less in words and more in pictures. You once again sort of take off from this winery area and head south. It takes you a little bit, but you do eventually see this sort of hideodorous tree. With your role and the way magic seems to work here, it's entirely possible that they are related. In some fashion. You're not sure how. It would be one of the last shipments, yes. Unfortunately, the gemstones that allow my family to grow as much as we do to bring what little joy we can to the people here. They've been stolen. Yes, dug out of the ground and taken. He has no idea what you're talking about. Clearly, you've never played Skyrim. All right, squirrels, focus. Yes, I know where two of the three are. The third, I'm afraid, might be lost forever. It was the first to disappear. One would help. Two would be phenomenal. The third, as I said, it's been lost for some time. I don't expect it to be found. One of them can be found in the ruins of Berez. The woman who lives there took it. B-R-E-Z. The other one is to the south at the Yesterhill. Yesterhill. Like yesterday, but hill instead of day. I know very little, only that it is a graveyard of sorts. To the south of here. Actually, you're in the company of two females. Alian and Ari are both female. Literally, one is a fox and the other is an elf. Nope, totally look the same. If it hasn't been damaged, there is one in our stable, but it would be one of the very last. We can't get close to the winery. It's been 3 weeks, perhaps 4. We we can get by. It would be nice to go home again, especially for the children, but we do what we must. Are you just like holding her out to them and like shaking? Oh, okay. You see, look at this child. Technically, there were 3 of them. Hi, I was asleep. I miss my bed and my toys. Sorry, Gulad, what are you doing? Gulad was doing something. Okay. So the family just kind of watches after you go, like watches you leave. Very confused. Oh. No. So gross. Okay. I'm just setting up a map, but Rodin is not dropping onto it. That's what I get for playing on a potato. Hmm? Yep. There we go. It is a potato. I do too. Okay. Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old two-story stone building, again, painted white, where there's no ivy covering the wall. I apologize. Iron fencing follows along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor. A wooden stable of a more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and a wooden outhouse. Share this now. Sure. Okay. All right, so you guys can roll perception checks. Just roll a perception check, Gulad, and I will add the Raven stats to it. What form is your familiar in, Ronan? It is a Raven as well? Okay. Yep, so you can roll a perception individually or give the other person advantage. You do, Ronan. So you can just roll perception again. Potato. Potato. Okay. James, what were you looking for? Just anything? No, I wasn't talking to you. You're very perceptive of nothing. The Ravens report back that they don't really see anything out of the ordinary. It's a building surrounded by a vineyard. Yes, that is where they said the line would be. Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception. You don't really see anything moving around. And what are you doing, Gulat? Okay. Okay. So he again gives you the idea of what the layout is. Pretty much everything here is overgrown. Yes. It's all overgrown at this point. Yeah. I mean, it's a bush. It isn't a landscaped bush. No, there's no lightning bolt or anything. No heart bushes. No lightning bushes. It's the 70s down there. Let's put it that way. I'm not sorry. The visual worked, didn't it? You stumble drunkenly into the bushes. Ouch. Oh my potato. Yeah, you can move your guy. The loading dock is... I can't really do the roll 20 click, but it's right in front of you now. I can't ping. I don't want to because I'm on a potato. Everything is terrible. That is a door directly in front of you, yes. It does open. Both of them. Okay. You see 2 pens. Within are draft horses. There's 2 pens, and in each pen is 1 draft horse. Yes, they're alive. What is your question? Straw. Okay. Go ahead and roll a nature check. Or animal handling. Let's go animal handling. Animal handling. The horses are... They've been in here a bit. They haven't exactly had a chance to stretch their legs. You can see marks of stress on the walls of the stables. Their food and water supply, despite being in here for a month, is refreshed. They would probably be able to manage it, yes. Yep, so in this loading dock, you see the wagon, and it has 3 barrels set in braces on the bed of it. There is that raised wooden walkway. It runs along the outside of it and allows for easy access to the wagon. You can see above there is a hole in the ceiling where there is a wooden arm, sort of like a loading crane. There's ropes and pulleys and stuff dangling from it. Yep, they look fine. You can see that they are emblazoned with purple grape mash number 3 and the Wizards of Wine logo. That is a door. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay. Neither of you hear anything. What were you doing? All right. This turret has a sloping wooden floor. Yep. This turret has a sloping wooden floor that spirals from the cellar to the upper levels. Scratch marks suggest that barrels are rolled up and down the ramp on a routine basis. Yep, that's exactly what it is. All right, everybody stop for a second, please. Because Gulad has just triggered something. The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large two-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 foot wide and 12 feet tall. The wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at a balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old, empty barrels with the Wizards of Wines burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at the doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretches thick rafters upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest. Gulad, above you, The balcony creaks, drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask, pouring a flask of thick syrup into it. She wears a gown made of an animal skin and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding place under the stairs and disappears behind the innermost cask. And we are going to roll for initiative, which I do on my end because it's been a while. Nope, Fantasy Grounds does it for you. Then you fucked. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Make all of these visible. I think. All right. Yep, I unidentified what I didn't want you guys to see, but you've already identified what kind of creatures they are, so I wasn't worried about it. Okie dokie. So we're going to start, yes? Yes. Where is this one? Potato, 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 potato. Yeah, next week I'm going to be using Vince's computer because this is ridiculous. Yeah, he's got a nice one with a big curved monitor. It's great. Fast. I have a beefy laptop, but I can't really do this on a laptop. I don't know how to do that, okay? I'm not techie. I'll probably just use Vince's. Okay, nope, that's not there. I'm having issues. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Like, I don't even think this one is on the frickin' map. I'm so confused. No, I did the encounter. Unless they're stacked on top of each other, which is also possible. Nope, they are not. I'm just going to drag and drop them as they come. That's just what I'm going to have to do. This one's going to run over here and try to hit Gulad. But he misses, so it's okay. This one appears out of this room and runs over here and tries to hit Gulad. That misses. Poof! Making all the friends, Gulad. They just can't touch you, that's all. Jeez Louise. Frickin' barbs, man. Okay, this one's actually on the screen. And it's gonna hit Aliana. Or try to. Nope. See, Robbie, it's even this one that's against me. Shit, really? Well, fuck. How the hell did that happen? Hey, I hit you, though. Take that 4 piercing damage. I hit something, guys. It's great. I know. I'm happy for me, too. Uh-oh. Okay, you got lucky. You got lucky. There's a critical hit, but no additional effect. This one's going to come down the stairs. Oop, did I move you or did you move you? Yeah. I may have accidentally moved you with my potato. Yeah, I thought I did. Oh. Well, shit. That's on me. I was having issues. I'm sorry. You guys can all get a free turn when I'm done with the twig blades. Because they're not hitting anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Gotcha. I see a puppy dog. The fat guy. Come on. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. I'm so sorry, guys. What's that? Oh! Good. Good. Of course, this one isn't on there. Yep. It's on the ramp above you. That's probably why. Yeah, you have survival instincts unlike everybody else. Jesus Christ, Rob. Hate your characters. You're not sorry. supposed to be. Do, 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 do. Yep. There's a cellar as well. You just haven't gotten to it yet. Mm-hmm. Take me last time if all of them had been populated on the map like they were supposed to be. Nah, bro, I'm good. It was an automatic miss. You can relax. No, I added your initiative. I was able to add your initiative as player separately. So we'll go through to the top of the order and then skip the twig lights. But the ravens are going to make themselves useful. Oh no. Jeez. The more you know. Yes, but it's not on you. Okay. All right, Rodin, what you doing? Damn! Firebolt! Instant death! Alright, Garnet. You can double click. Yeah, double click your picture in the top there. Yeah, you can drop the dice on them, or you can control click them, and just double click from your character sheet. Either way. Okay. Yep. I don't know if that applied to you, but let me double check. Nope. Okay, so it didn't apply to you directly, but... Alright, that hits, so do your damage. Okay. Now, before ending your turn, just control, like, remove your current clicks, if you have any, and then control click yourself and press Shield of Faith, or drop the Shield of Faith on yourself. Yep. Yep. That way it'll actually apply. There you go. Okay. And that'll bring us down to... Yep, it worked. Mr. Leaf Grinder, how's the baby? You're muted, by the way. Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay, so that brings us to Aliana. Or Alian. Which one is it, Robbie? Nope, you're good to move. Yep, that hit. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot to do sneak attack on you. Oopsie. It's dead anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's dead. Yeah. Okay, end of your turn. Okay, I can't remember if we went over this, but there is a way to manually end your turn. In the right side menu at the very top, there's 2 crossed swords. Click that, it'll open the combat tracker. And at the bottom, there's a down arrow, so you can just press that. All right. Standard barrel wagon height. Oh yeah, absolutely. Good job. Go for it. Just shoot yourself in the face. That does not hit. Maybe because of all the changes they made. That's weird. Yeah, that misses. I think that's a coding error on Fantasy Ground side because it's correct in the character sheet. Strange. Gulad. You're currently being harried on all sides. You're being harried on all sides. Harried, harassed, surrounded, and poked at. We didn't code your rage, really? Yeah, it is. You just have to change your display and your mode until you get the button. Mm-hmm. Drag and drop it on yourself or control click yourself and then click it. Click yourself. Yep, it worked. Go for it. There's 3 in front of you. Looks like 11, 12, and 10. I will say it in whatever number order I want, Robert. And that hits. Mm-hmm. Yes, it absolutely was. It is dead. And just so you know, you all get a D4 on your next nature check. I died. I don't want to die. Am I dead? Hello? Mommy? Hello? Hello? Potato, potato, potato. Hello? Hi. Hi. I don't know what happened. It is. I potatoed. A +4 to your next nature check until the end of the session. And then it goes away. Yep. Yes. Okay, Gulad, end of your turn. Ah, the druid goes. I will not allow you to army this thing, okay? Round 2. Fight. Elian. Yep. Within his threat range, yes. That hits. You should be able to... What Agni said. Except it didn't do it. But it's dead, so I guess it's fine. It's weird. Oh, it's because you put it on the twig blight, not on yourself. User error. If it's damage, you can just roll it normally. You don't have to put it in the tower or anything. But it's dead, so it's fine. So you can end your... You can go ahead and end your turn whenever you're ready. It's okay, you're new. Caca! Nope. Nope. Guys aren't even going to be able to see the druid. Mr. Leaf Grinder. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. You would technically be squeezing in that spot, though, because it's right between the vat and the stair. So your movement will be halved. It's 12 feet. It's what the description says. They're 12 feet tall. But you can do an acrobatics check if you want to do the jumping and the cursing. Yeah. 8 feet across, 12 feet high. You can totally splash into the vine. It's fine. You're you know, weatherproofed, right? Yep. I only said it in the description. Yep. And if it's coded correctly to have half damage. Yep. Well, I'm saying if it does half damage, it will automatically apply the half damage instead of the full damage. The druid. It's gonna thunderwave again. Potato! Ravens are still barely kicking. Ari. You're muted. Okay. You miss. Rodin. Yep. Garnet. Sounds so excited. That hits. Yeah, I know. I was there. It's a ramp, not stairs. Absolutely. He's down. And you're just wall of skin. Yes, it is. Yeah, Vince is gonna set up a desktop for me, or a user or whatever, and then I will get everything set up sometime this week, and you guys can log in. Very nice. Not only do you kill it, but you cut its arm off. No. Go ahead and roll your damage, even though it's silly to do so, but you're going to do it anyway because I told you to. Look at all that damage. It just bursts into this, like, gathering of twigs. Anything else you want to do on your turn? No. You can go ahead and do that. You're stunned for 1 round. Okay. Yeah, it works. Oh my. I'm uncomfortable. Oh, and that one actually hits. It's a miracle. It is. You okay? They are on the ground on top of the barrels. You're all just lucky they don't have any ranged abilities. Lebowski Thor. Well, that's because they're wrong. Oh, hello, Hannah. It's a kitty. Can't roll for shit. Round 3. Ari. Are you, though? Hey, you hit! you You killed it! Yay! You were useful! Yay. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Oh, you're so nice. There was an effort. Eliane. Nope. Yeah, you can move around it. It would just be like considered squeezing. So it doubles your movement basically. Okay. James. Nicely done. Yeah, we're just gonna keep Thunder waiting. Come on. Hannah, are you on a button? It's not letting me roll. Probably. There we go. Rodent. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. Instant death. The one you growled at is now directly in front of you. Mm-hmm. 5. You would be able to see her, yes. She just has some cover from where you're at. You can. She just has some cover. That it? Yeah, that'll do it. Roll an intimidation check if you want. Yes. And yes, the door is open. It shakes in its little twig boots. Hannah. Absolutely. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Hi, Hannah. Well, that's a big miss. I don't know why I bother. I know, but I'm rolling like 4, 3, 7. It's not a, oh, you guys have high AC. It's literally, I can't roll for shit. I hit. Take that 1 damage. Yep. Nope. Come on. Jesus. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, it was a critical hit, so take that 3 damage. God. I can't even hit from like like an ally against an enemy. Like I can't roll anything ever. Except that, you know. Yeah, basically. Don't make me roll more dice, I'm a potato. Yes, next week will be better. I will be on Vince's computer. Come on. Oh! Oh, it's just a regular one. That's fine, I guess. Just me missing everything. Unfortunately, this swarm of ravens fumbles. Oh no. Yep. Good. You know. Yeah, that hits. Mm-hmm. You hit. Take that twig out. Yep, that'll do. Now what? What are you pointing at now? All right. Yep. As you're saying your turn, your voice cracks. Rodent. Yeah, you hit. Yeah, you kill it. Mm-hmm. He just needs to finish his office. That hits. There are quite a few barrels in there. You can nudge one if you want. They appear to be empty. They're empty. Alien. You're going upstairs, are you? That would take you upstairs. I've moved you, just so you know. Okay. Yep. Yep. You can see through the railings, but they're not very tall. They're probably about just above, like, navel height. Oh, no, you can see through them. They're more like fence posts. You control click on whatever you're trying to target, and it'll bring up an arrow for you. Yep. It's like an interaction type thing. That hits. Hey, you killed the druid. Yep. And then this one's gonna try to hit James. Oh, and I did for 2. Yes. This one was not intimidated by your squeaky voice. Yep. They weren't the focus of your ire. Oh. One. Do you guys want to go fight the hags again? Yeah, you do. Yeah, they were level 1 trying to fight them. Yeah. One damage. Yes. Just taking you out 1 hit point at a time, Gulad. Hey, that one did 2. Yes. All right. You floofed up. Alrighty. You hit! It's a miracle! And you killed it too! Just now. The ravens are going to return to their roost. They've done their job. They figure you can take care of some twigs. They're up in the rafters. They're not coming down there. Druid's already dead. Maybe if you ask real nice. Sure, the druid can be rolling death saving throws. How's that? Okay. Alright, hang on, I got a couple attacks of opportunity. Not that, you know, it'll do anything, but I'm still going to take them. I just didn't detag you. You're fine. It didn't hit anyway. Why do we even bother? Okay. And you're going upstairs? Upstairs, upstairs. Oh, come on, map. Do what I want you to do. I don't know. That's okay. You see the druid dead on the floor and Elian in the corner. Go for it. Yeah, I can just roll it openly. It's fine. Was it up on like your 6th screen? Ah. You stabilize. Good job. Gulad. Yeah, you hit. Did. No. Wrote it. Yeah, that'll hit. And you kill it. And with that kill, you all feel invigorated, as if you've gained in power. You all go to level 3. Yeah. I'm not teasing. You are now level 3. So, open open your character sheet and click the little magnifying glass beside your class and level on your main page. And then the little square, or you can use the level up button. The magnifying glass beside Paladin 2. And you can either use the level up wizard, or you can drag and drop the square beside Paladin on the new pop-up that's there onto your character sheet, and that will level you up as well. I mean, yeah. Is there an oath of beer? Sure. I don't know if it's in... Okay, so yeah, it's not in Fantasy Grounds, unfortunately, at the moment. You're what? Okay. Adventure. I thought I turned those off. Ow. Hannah, you're killing me. Maybe. Yeah, I turned a bunch of them off, so I'm not sure why you're still seeing them. What spells were you looking for? Rob, you need to open the module for the Sword Coast Adventure. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay, and when you search spells, it's not on the list? Mm. Oh, that might be why. Booming Blade's only for Artificer, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Yeah, so that's probably why, and the Wizard's not set up to do that. So what you can do is just bypass that part and we can manually add it to your spell sheet. Yep. On the side there, you might have a button that says spells. Okay, and you should be able to just type in like boom and it'll be there. To drag and drop it onto your actual character sheet on the Actions tab. Yeah, not into the wizard. One sec. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right now. Yeah. Yeah, so you just put it in. Yeah, so you can just put it in parentheses on your abilities tab. Mm-hmm. Because it has totem spirit there, so you can pick which one. Yep. And it's just how many books you have open, basically. And the wizard's still like a work in progress too, so there is some. Yeah. Okay. I said nothing. Like, we're literally playing Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, that is the definition of nerd. For. Yeah, I have to move you manually to the up. Stop moving so I can grab you and put you on the upper floor. Jeez! Stop touching. Stop touching it. There, now you're on the upper floor. Huh. Sounds like it's adding the original and then like doubling it. It's yeah. Or it says dagger, dagger, longbow, rapier, spell slots right under that. Yep. It doesn't do it automatically, so when you use a spell slot, you have to click it off manually. But your ranged weaponry, so if you throw your dagger, it'll mark that off. And same with your arrows. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'm just taking a look here. There you go. Should be on your character sheet now. Yeah, I'm fiddling with it so it works properly. Okay, so that one I put on there now is the for Turn Undead, or Turn the Unholy. And I'm just going to put in a new one for the Sacred Weapon. Yeah, the one that you... Well, I can do it to either one, so just leave it for now. And fiddle. Thank you. That is wrong, sir. How do you mean? Oh, yes, you can go into the Spells tab on the right-hand side, and you should be able to search for whatever you need to add. And you can just drag and drop the little square. Everything okay? Everything's okay now? Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah. Yeah, that might have been it. You broke it! I am. You're lagging me out. Why does it keep disappearing? I'm a confused panda. Yeah, of course. I'm still working on it. It was giving me an issue. Yes, please don't. I will cry. Every time I changed... I'm just working on those now. It's literally the Terminator. We're fighting. Thanks for that. Rodin has asked if we should tie the druid and muzzle it. Socks existed. Well, stockings, I guess. Yeah, stockings, hose, same thing. We're not talking about Ari. Go for it. I'm busy. Hey, Ari. That's a door. You very slowly open the door. It's a hallway. Run for your life. You absolutely can. Make an investigation check. Yeah, trying to add the charisma boost, and I haven't had a chance to do it because it kept fucking up on me. No, it didn't potato me, but when I was doing it, Jer added a spell, and then it got all fucked up, and now it's fixed itself. You get disadvantage for the rest of your life. You're not the DM. So you enter that room, Ari? In this chamber is a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room. 3 creatures are here. One appears to be human, but is so caked with dirt and mud that it's hard to know for sure. Her hair is full of twigs, and her face is hidden behind a veil of moss. She is rooting through the contents of the cabinet and haphazardly tossing them onto the floor. Behind her stand 2 creatures made entirely of dead vines. Is that your stealth check? Nope, you're just going? Just gonna do the thing? Okay. Jer, I'm still gonna have to fuck around with the sacred weapon, but I've coded it to the point where we can add it and then just do the mental math. Alright, well, unfortunately, because no, you're being quiet for the second. Because since James did not stealth or do anything and just walked openly towards the door, it was 3. Oh no, sorry. I see that now. It was 5. Hang on, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Hold your horses. I wasn't talking to you. Rodin! Ahead of you, Ari is being stealthy as fuck in the hallway, and James just kind of stomps right by her. Hold your initiative. Okay. Just you. Ari. To when? James. There are now 3 creatures looking at you. Go for it. What broke? That's weird. You mildly wound the druid with your ward of radiance. Fuck. Okay. That hits. Look at you being all useful. Alright, Gulad. We're taking your rage as the action that you already did. So rage promised. Once you have raged the number of times shown on your barbarian level in the rages column, well put, Rudra. Very eloquent. You have 3 rages. Yes, and you've raged once. No, in the column that when you open your barbarian sheet, it'll tell you in a column how many rages you have. Right now you have 3, and I've coded it in on your character sheet so you can click them off as you use them. On your main page, click the magnifying glass and open the barbarian class sheet. And scroll down and there'll be a column for your rages and a column for the damage of your when you're raging. Mm-hmm. Yep, and I've already coded it onto your sheet and clicked off one, so if you're raging now again, you need to click off another one. It's removed. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I will do it. Making me do stuff on my potato. We're angry. Okay, it's there for you now. Mm-hmm. You need to be targeting yourself, but yes. You can either drag it onto yourself or target yourself. Okay, but if he feeds it to somebody else, that's why it has to be target. Mm-hmm. That is your action. You can still move and do a bonus action, but that was your action. Okay. All right. Alien. Okay. Sounds good. You can go ahead and end your turn. That's okay. She begins to cast a spell. You don't know what this is, James. Rodin. Sounds good. Firebolt. You miss for once. Yep. Yep. That's a miss. Don't worry. This vine blade, it's going to smack the robot for you. Yep. You can release your held action. Okay. This one's going to try to check James. You should be able to edit it. Just drag and drop another die onto the magnifying glass. The vine blade hit you. Yeah. Rob messed everything up. I am not cheating, sir. Garnet. There's booze in here. Hang on. Stop moving! Stop moving so I can move you. No! You hear the sounds of combat to the northwest of you. Okay. I figured. Alien. 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 What? Allie. Kaboosh! Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh! Here you go. You actually got... Well, go ahead and do your damage. Yeah, you killed that druid. But you also got this. As soon as it lets me post it. There we go. Stabby stabby. Well, Booming Blade is a bonus, right? Okay. That one always messes me up. I think I'm thinking Green Flame Blade. Yeah. Yeah, that missed. Flee! Alright. Rodin. Yep, that's a firebolt, and yep, it hits. Yes, you do notice they are a little bit larger than the twigs that you fought already. Garnet. Yeah, you would end up right beside Alien. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still... That does hit. Nothing I can do. I'm a potato. It's a potato. No, it wouldn't have been more than 10 minutes. Thanks, DM Agni. Hey, you hit. Rodin says the pointy bit is towards them. James. That hits. And you killed it. You killed a plant. Congratulations. All right. They're a little more hardy than a toy blight. That hits. Holy bananas. Nope, not quite. Alright, so next attack on that one gets advantage. Yeah, I know. That's why I just... Okay. Mah. Well, bananas. Gulad. No! I don't like your face. Okay. That hits. And kill it. Okay. It's a twig. It does not have blood. Oh, hey, the window's open too. That's fun. I didn't know that. Cool. The window's open. Okay. So, you are searching around and you find in the cabinet that the druid was hunting through a key hanging on a loop of twine. Okay. I'm just putting it in the party inventory. The party inventory is, yeah. The potato. I'm sorry. It'll be better next week. I promise. Because I haven't added them yet. God. It was rodent. Are you opening the door? Go ahead and investigate the door. Oh, Rodin, I love that movie. Hey! It's a door. Go ahead and roll a strength check. Rodin, the druid, was not carrying anything of significance. You kick the door open. Bang! Two pairs of bunk beds occupy this room. Against the west wall, 4 identical footlockers. Okay, we can call it now anyway. I gotta fix some shit on my end and swear some and do other stuff. So, next week will be better. I will be on the good computer, not the potato. And we will have fun. What? Yes. Okay, you find a whole bunch of child's toys inside of it. There is one in particular that is a horse, like a little rocking horse. It's black with wild eyes and has painted orange flames where its mane, tail, and hoof should be. Carved into this wooden nightmare is the name. I don't know why it needs to be that name, but it's Bucephalus. And in smaller lettering beneath it, the slogan is "No fun is no Blinksy." All right. You guys have a great night. We'll play next week on the non-potato. It'll be good. I won't swear much. No, it's a good computer. Hooked up to a light bulb and a pickle. Yes, thank you. Have a good night, everyone.